speakers, welcome back to my channel. If you enjoyed the 40 analogy in the pronunciation series, you will love this one because we are tackling meaning and usage. If you missed the first video in this series where we explored common faulty pronunciation mistakes, make sure to check it out first. It's packed with valuable tips for improving your diction and avoiding those common slip-ups. You can find the link in the description below. By the end of this video, you will not only correct those common mistakes, but also gain a sharper understanding of how words function in sentences. And if you want to take your communication skills to the next level, stick around. I have an exciting invitation for you at the end. Let's start with late. We often use this word to mean arriving after the expected time, which is perfectly fine. For example, she was late for the meeting. The train arrived late. However, late can also mean dead. And here is where the mistake happens. When used to mean dead, late should only come before the noun it describes. My late grandfather was a kind man. But many people say my grandfather is late if they mean he has passed away. This is incorrect. Instead, say my grandfather passed away. My grandfather is no more. But if you're simply saying he arrived late, then my grandfather is late is fine. Let's take it again. My grandfather is late if you mean he has passed away is wrong, because late in that context doesn't mean your grandfather is dead. My grandfather passed away is correct. My grandfather is no more is also correct. If you are simply saying he arrived late, then my grandfather is late is fine. Let's talk about smooth. If you want to make something hard harder, you harden it. If you want to make something straight straighter, you straighten it. But this rule does not apply to smooth. Many people wrongly say smoothing when they mean smooth. The correct form is always smooth, whether you're talking about something in its original state or referring to an action that has been completed. Here is how to use it. Let me smooth this fabric. Correct. The road was smoothed out. Also correct. But not let me smoothen this fabric. So smooth is smooth or smoothed. When you say smooth, the oo sounds a long vowel, like in moon or spoon. Here is another crucial part. The th at the end of smooth is a voiced sound, like this and brother, like the th in this and in brother. So it's not a t. Don't say smooth. That thing is really smooth. No, smooth, smooth. So when pronouncing it, make sure you are vibrating slightly as you say the th, smooth. Now, when should you use smoothed? Let me pronounce it slowly. Smoothed. Smoothed is the past tense form of smooth. You can use it when describing an action that has already been completed. For example, he smoothed out the wrinkles in his shirt. The surface was smoothed with a fine sandpaper. Remember, smoothed is used to describe something that has been made smooth, whereas smooth can describe both the action and the state of being smooth. Let's move to the third word. I hope you're getting value. The third word is occult. Some words like prophets takes prophetic. Angel takes angelic. Satan takes satanic. Demon takes demonic. All follow the same pattern when performing adjectives. But this does not apply to occult. Many people wrongly say occultic, but that word doesn't exist. The correct word is simply occult, and it functions as both a noun and an adjective. She studies occult practices. he is part of an occult group. Avoid saying occultic. So don't say he's part of an occultic group or he's an occultic man. No. Have you heard this mistake before? Let me know. The last word is uplift. Words like employment, refreshment, and deployment follow a pattern where the verb transforms into a noun by adding ment. Employment, refreshment, deployment. So many people assume that uplift follows the same pattern and then they say upliftment, but that's incorrect. The correct form remains uplift because it already functions as both a verb and a noun. It functions as both a verb and a noun. You know what a verb is? It's the action. The noun is the naming word. The uplift of young professionals is important. The uplift of young professionals is important. Here, the uplift here is a noun. We must uplift our communities. The uplift here is a verb. The uplift functions separately, but they are correct. Now we have the upliftment of young professionals is important. That's wrong because upliftment is not a word. Did you ever say upliftment before now? Be honest. Now you know that it's uplift. These are just few examples of faulty analogy in meaning and usage, but there are so many more. Language is tricky and it's easy to assume that words follow the same pattern when they actually don't. That's why being intentional with your words is key to effective communication. If you enjoyed this, be sure to check out the short form versions of this video on YouTube Shorts or Instagram. And while you're at it, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel for more insightful content. Now, if you want to take this learning even further, I have something special for you. My group coaching sessions and personalized coaching programs are now open. Whether you want to refine your pronunciation, improve your public speaking, or gain confidence in professional settings, I've got you covered. Check the description box for details on how to sign up. Which of these words surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.